Hey guys, it's Run from Makeup by Run, and if you want to see my review on the Face Atelier foundation and lip glaze, stay tuned for more. I am going to do a review for you for a product that I have been studying for a really long time, and it is by Face Atelier. And this is a brand that I don't know if a lot of you are familiar with. They kind of became more popular once the IMATS and the makeup show and stuff like that became more and more of a common event for just everybody who loves beauty. And I heard about Face Atelier from KJ Bennett, and he is the celebrity makeup artist who is actually working for Makeup Forever now. But you've heard me talk about his In My Kit website over and over throughout my videos, and I really trust that website. It's a compilation of all the top products from cheap to expensive, drugstore to high-end department store, that this great makeup artist has tested out, and he has basically picked his favorites for each kind of makeup category. And he talked about this brand Face Atelier, and I did not know of them because they're not like in the department store. And it's actually a Canadian brand, so it's not like really like their counters here in the US. So he kept talking about this brand, and they were in many of his categories, so I was really interested. And then there was a YouTuber. She kind of fell off. She's amazingly talented. Her name's Nareyna, Nireyna, and she did some amazing like artwork. Like, her makeup was off the chain, and she would use Face Atelier a lot too. And I was like, okay, I really want to try this out, and it's gotten a lot more buzz since then. Face Atelier actually sponsored Madonna's Confessions tour, so they're a big brand out there. And actually, the products are geared towards makeup artists because they do a lot of packaging for makeup artists, like smaller quantities and greater varieties. So today I will be featuring the Face Atelier Ultra Foundation, which is like one of their star products, as well as their lip glaze. And let me start off by telling you, this foundation is amazing. It has silicone in it, so you don't need to use a silicone primer, or like a silicone type of primer like your Smashbox or things that have the dimethicone in it, because it has it in this foundation already. So the good thing about that is that when you apply it, it's like the foundation will fill in any lines and pores just like a primer would, but you save yourself a step. And this does not have to be set. And I find that silicone kind of makeups, like silicone foundation, airbrush foundation for example, they tend to last the longest as opposed to water-based. And this is buildable from sheer to full coverage. Uses as a tinted moisturizer or a full coverage foundation, and it's ultra pigmented because, like I said, it's kind of geared towards makeup artists. So there are two different kind of sizes. There is this size right here, and there is this size. So this is a full size. So if you're just buying this for yourself, I would recommend getting it in this size, which is the 30 milliliter, and this is for my color, number 7 tan. And it was actually pretty easy to pick. Like, I picked that one and I was right on target, so that was cool. Or you can get it in the 20 milliliter, and this is the Pro version. And the reason why it's Pro is because it's a smaller container. It's, instead of glass, it's plastic, so it's more lightweight and easier to fit in your kit. So you can fit multiple shades in a smaller bottle and have room in your kit. And of course it has a pump, which I think all foundations should have a pump. I just feel like it's more sanitary that way. And I'm going to show you how this applies. I just have on moisturizer. I'm actually wearing strobe cream just because it was handy. Clean face, no concealers, nothing. So I'm going to take the number 7 foundation and show you what it looks like on me. Okay, so here's the foundation on my palette, and as you can see, the consistency is semi-thick. It's not super watery, so that way, you know, it's because of the silicone basically, because it's making it a little thicker. But you can shear this out really easily, and I'm just going to apply it with my foundation brush, and I'm just going to do it to one side of the face to show you how it applies. So this is, again, number 7 tan, and it's a great match for my skin tone. I have problems with foundations either being too beigey, like a lot of the drugstore foundations I've used, like the Revlon Color Stay and the L'Oreal True Match, or they tend to be too yellow on me, which is like my MAC NC42 shades. Sometimes those can be too yellow because I'm tan with a yellow undertone, but I'm not super yellow or super brown. So see how it just kind of blends right into my skin? And like I said, it's buildable, so I have a little redness on my cheeks, so I just kind of build on top, and it just looks amazing on. Like, this is what foundation should look like. It should look like skin, not like you're wearing a mask, you know? So I'm blending it in all the way around. It gives such a nice soft finish, like an airbrush finish, because of the silicone. So this is perfect for those of you who are doing bridal work, just because it gives such a nice finish to the skin. Or, you know, if you want a great foundation, like a pro foundation. The only thing is, I think that they pretty much go up to just this range, which is number 10, or maybe up to number 11. So it's not, it doesn't have shades for super dark skin tones, so that kind of sucks, but they go up to about this shade. So as you can see, it's on this side of my face, and like I said, you can build coverage. So this is about, you know, about a dime, like half of a dime size drop covered my entire face. So if I wanted fuller coverage, I could just go back and add some more. Okay, so I put it on this side of the face, the second layer, and it has really good coverage, but it still looks like skin. It doesn't look thick, which I like. The silicone like fills everything in nicely. It's just a really good foundation, and it matches perfectly. It gives me, like, it matches my neck and my my chest, which is important for a woman to match this area, because you don't want to be completely different colors. So another really cool thing that they developed, which no one else really has, is it's called 0+ and 0-. This is such a great idea. You have two different adjusters, or foundation adjusters. This one is 0-, and it is like a white pretty much, and this is called 0+, and it's like a darker brown. So what you do is, if you are trying to match a color, you don't need every shade of foundation necessarily, because you can just add one drop of this 0-, which is white, to make it a shade lighter, and then one drop of the 0+ to make it a shade darker. So I don't know why no one really thought about this before, but you can just add it a shade lighter or darker depending on your color per season. So I get more pale in the winter, so I would add a little bit of 0-. I definitely get a lot darker and tan in the summer, so I'd add 0+. It's kind of the same concept as using a darker or lighter foundation to mix up your colors, but this is a little bit better because it's not like 1 or 2 shades off like your regular foundations would be. It's a lot more extreme, so that way you can really darken or lighten it up. And it's made of the same silicone type material, and I'm going to demonstrate how to use it. So I use shade 7, which is tan. So I have here shade number 3, and it's called Wheat. So as you can see, it's a lot lighter, right? So if I apply this to my skin as is, I'm just going to apply it so you can see it right in the middle. So it's definitely too light, okay? I'm just going to blend it in a little bit. Okay. So you can see how that part's lighter than that part. I'm going to sit back so the lighting, sometimes the lighting on my camera is a little washed out. So here it is right here. It's lighter, but if I add a little bit of that 0+, just one drop. Okay, like 1.5 drops. So here I added it. You can see the light and dark, and then go ahead and mix together with a little spatula. So I've mixed the two together, and as you can see, it's a lot darker than it started out with, which is a good thing because I'm darker than this color. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's definitely too pale. So I'm going to put this on top, my new creation, and as you can see, it's blending a lot better. So here I am, really, really good color match. And if you wanted to, just to show you, if you wanted to see other ways to use these shades, what you could do is take the 0 plus and 0 minus and use them as a highlighting tool, or for the darker one you can use it for contouring. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of the white, which is a 0 minus, and I'm going to apply it directly to my skin. I already put the regular foundation on, and I'm going to use this as a highlighter. So I'm using my MAC, what is this, 109? Yeah, 109 brush. And now I'm putting it right on top of my cheekbone area and really, really blending it in. And as you can see, it kind of lightened up this top area right here. And you can do the same thing for the 0 plus, the darkest one. And you could use it as a contour right here, going all the way around. So as you can see, it blended right in. The foundation is a great tool, especially if you're a makeup artist. I haven't found a foundation that's geared towards makeup artists like this in terms of packaging it in the smaller sizes and of having the 2 different adjusters. And if you're trying to build your kit and you like liquid foundation, this is totally my recommendation. I'm a very huge proponent for using cream foundation in my kit, but if I was to use liquid, I would definitely have this as an addition in the kit. And I've been wanting to get it for a really, really long time, but I wish I could have an opportunity to go to a makeup show like IMATS or the makeup show, because this is really the best time to buy them. They sell the mini ones in sets. Like Encore had a video where he had just the odd shades and then the 0 plus and 0 minus. It's a lot cheaper to buy a set of these as opposed to buying like an individual liquid bottle of foundation, which is a lot more expensive and you don't get as many shades. The only thing that I would say that I don't love about it is that they don't go into deep, deep dark shades. And if you're sensitive to silicone, this is not the product for you. So definitely I recommend this to check it out. And I'm also going to talk about the lip glaze. This is also something that KJ Bennett talked about on his In My Kit website. And he said that peach was a shade that he thought looked amazing on anybody, every skin tone, every ethnicity, age. So he said peach lip glaze. So this is what it looks like. It's a huge amount of product. It is 15 milliliters. And it comes in this landed tube, which I like because if you're a makeup artist, again, like I always kind of think like that, you can just put it on a palette and then use a lip brush and then apply it to the client. So it's a lot more sanitary. With my other regular lip glosses or lip glasses, it's kind of annoying because you have to take the wand out, scoop product, and you only get a little bit out at a time when you put it on the palette or the back of your hand. But this, you can control the amount. And I'm going to show you what the color looks like. So like I said, this is the lip glaze in peach. So this is amazing. Like, I love the color. It reminds me of my Viva Glam 5, but a little bit lighter, and that's my favorite lip gloss color. So this is what it looks like. It's not sticky, plus, but it still gives a nice glaze look to it. Not overly shiny, but still shiny enough. And I can definitely see how this would look good on any skin tone. It has just the right amount of warmth, and it's like kind of like that mid-range, that mauve, you know, pinky tone, and it's really great. It has almost a little bit of a light, sweet taste to it, but it's not highly scented, which is a good thing because sometimes people don't like that, like especially clients. They're sensitive to different things like that. So this is the color, and I just applied it with a regular lip brush. If this is your own, you can obviously use it from the tube. And it looks great with the foundation. And mind you, I did not set this foundation with powder, and it still looks really good. It's not super sticky. It's a little bit tacky, but I feel like it's not completely dry yet. So it won't like fall off on your clothes and stuff like that because of the silicone. It's like adherent to the skin. But if you want, you can set it with powder. So this brand is kind of one of those that slept on. I want to thank thank Face Atelier for sending me these products because it was like a dream come true, because I've been wanting to review them for like 2 years now. If you have the opportunity to go to a makeup show, definitely check them out. Hopefully I can finally go into one next year and I can pick up an entire kit of the liquid foundation. So that is my review. You can check them out at faceatelier.com. I'll put the information in the sidebar, and I'll also put a post on my blog with all the pictures and all the details, and that's at makeupbyrenren.com. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, have a great night. Ciao, bellas.